Welcome to the Ure Museum at University of Reading. I'm Professor Amy Smith. Here we're hosting a British Museum Spotlight Loan, Troy, Beauty and Heroism. The epic tale of the 10-year-long war between the Greeks and the Trojans is one of the world's greatest stories, told for over 3,000 years, most famously by Homer in the Iliad. Achilles, the foremost of the Greek warriors at Troy, is admired as the ultimate hero who chooses an early death as the price of everlasting fame. Others see him as a brutal killing machine, a man driven beyond humanity by grief at the death of his lover. Helen, famed for her beauty, is a fascinating and controversial figure who sparked the war. When she's taken to Troy by the Trojan prince Paris, her husband, King Menelaus, with the help of his brother Agamemnon, assembles an army of Greek heroes to get her back. Is she an innocent victim or a guilty seductress? The actions of Achilles and Helen raise questions about fate and responsibility, the nature of heroism, the power of beauty, and the essence of love.
Achilles, son of the mortal king Peleus and the immortal Thetis, was considered best of the Achaeans. Noble, beautiful, brave, and even wise, educated by the centaur Chiron on Mount Pelion. Achilles is fated to die prematurely, so his mother tries to protect him and then hide him disguised as a girl on the island of Skyros. Clever Odysseus uncovers the ruse and takes Achilles to Troy to join his fellow Greeks at war. Achilles legendarily participated in many battles, including the Battle of the Greeks against the warrior women known as Amazons. Achilles' anger is the central theme in Homer's tale of the Trojan War, the Iliad. When the enslaved woman Briseis is taken from him, Achilles refuses to fight, which leads to the death of Patroclus. In his heroic desire to avenge Patroclus' death, Achilles finally returns to the battlefield. Heroic justice disappears when vengeful Achilles drags the body of Hector, crown prince of Troy, for 12 days. The epic poem Kypria tells us another act of questionable heroism, that Achilles ambushes Hector's younger brother Troilus at a water fountain. This object has been chosen for two reasons. Firstly, it represents one of the weapons used by both the Greeks and the Trojans during the long Trojan War. And secondly, it represents the downfall and defeat of Achilles, as it was an arrow like this that was shot into his Achilles' heel by Paris that led to his death.
Helen also had divine parentage, being born from the union of Queen Leda of Sparta and the sky god Zeus in the form of a swan. So famous was Helen for her beauty that Aphrodite, the goddess of love, awarded her as a prize to Prince Paris of Troy. But Helen was already married to King Menelaus of Sparta. When Paris took Helen away, her husband sought to recover his wife through force, triggering the epic battle between the Greeks and Trojans. Helen's role in these events remains unclear. Was she really a heroine? In Homer's Iliad, Helen appears shameful, while in his play, Helen, Euripides blames the fatal nature of her beauty. The poet Sappho, a rare female voice preserved among ancient Greek writers, explains that Aphrodite led her astray towards desire. Helen's beauty made her an object of male desire, a tool to be used by men and gods. Or did Helen use her beauty to gain power in a world run by men? Helen represents women who endure despite objectification. Ancient and modern concepts of beauty differ. The Greek word for beautiful, kalos, translates also as good and noble. It's used to describe things as diverse as marriage, craft, war, and heroism. Just as Helen is a beautiful heroine, so Achilles is a beautiful hero. This Apulian alabastron, or perfume vessel, from the 4th century BC, might have been used as a wedding gift. We suggest that because it's decorated with the image of a courting couple. And we know it's got everything to do with love, because god Eros is shown at the very top, fluttering over their heads. He's also shown on the back of the vessel. Again, we can recognize him because of his wings. In this case, he seems to be persuading the groom. We don't know if Paris persuaded or courted Helen, or if he simply took her away.
Troy, Beauty and Heroism will be on at the Ure Museum of Greek Archaeology from the 21st of September until the 12th of December 2021. The exhibition is generously supported by the Dorset Foundation. For more information, please see our website.